I'm about to prune this perennial blue, and it's the end of February. I'm not sure, she's a new rose for me. I've had her for only a year, and she only bloomed a little bit in the spring and then a little bit in the fall. I'm talking just like 2 or 3 little laterals that flowered. But she did grow 10-12 feet since I got her, and she was just a small 2-foot, 2.5-foot shrub when I bought her. And I don't know, there's conflicting information that I read about her. I don't know if she is just a one-time bloom in spring, because she bloomed very little for me, or if she will bloom multiple times. So I am not going to trim her much, just so that I don't lose any spring bloom if I need to. I did just a little bit of a tip prune on just a few, and I may take some of this little junk off at the bottom, because I'm going to plant another rose next to her, especially that one that's laying down like that. I'm going to get rid of that. And anything really scrawny and thinner than a pencil, I'm going to get rid of. But the majority I'm just going to keep and just do a light prune on her, just so that I don't lose my spring bloom if she's only a one-time bloomer. But I am going to tie her up to this thing, the Arbor. The first year I just let her grow. So she just kind of went up, and I tied her as she was going up. And this year now, I'm going to train her horizontal and diagonal up this trellis. And I'll show you what that looks like as I am working on it. Okay, so here she is. She's off the Arbor. I did some trimming. I just took anything really small and scrawny, and I didn't tip too much. Right here. A lot of them I just left. If something came up, let me show you over here, like this, and then it was scrawny at the top, I cut it off so that I can direct the energy into the longer, better cane. So that was my goal. And then there's the big mess right there that I'm going to tie on. Oops. To tie this on, I'm going to start on the left. You can see how I kind of tilted these down. So I'm taking anything on the left side, tying it over here, and then it's going to S up the Arbor. And then on the right side, they're going to come out and S in the opposite direction. So that's how I'm going to tie it. So I'll get a few of them tied first, and then I'll show you. All right, I have a right one and a left one now tied. And I just used the grid of the trellis, the center. That's where I had them cross. And then they form the circle here. And then they're crossing here. And then this one ends. I'm going to have to tie that back up that way, but this will finish the S, and then I'll finish the top tying on. But that's the structure of it. And here's what I have so far. I've just got a few more canes left. And if I find any old leaves, I am pulling them off. That way I'm not bringing disease to the new leaves of spring. And it's almost a little bit too late to do this, because I already have a lot of new growth coming. And sometimes if you wait too long like I did, you're going to damage all these new little tips here. Like that. You've got to be real careful. But I just didn't have time to get to it yet. So this is what it looks like so far. You can kind of see how the S pattern is forming, and then I'm going to work on this one. And here it is all tied up. And it's not perfect, but I am tired and I'm running out of time. So there it is, as diagonal and horizontal as I can get it. If they overlapped each other, I'm tying them tight like this so they don't rub each other. And if they have any thorns, then I pull off the thorn where they meet, just so that it doesn't cause any damage. And there it is, going up the arbor. And this is a yellow climbing rose that I did the same thing to about a month ago. And you can see how it's already leafing out massively after the trim. And then when you bend the canes, they all start budding out. The laterals will come out. And this is a Gertrude Jekyll. The same thing. And she has a lot of laterals coming out of all of the canes that have been bent. And I even have a little bud on her right in here after a month. So bending them diagonally or as horizontal as you can is helpful. And this is the side view of the rose that I just did. And then I have her tied up to the top.